Akihabara. This has been the center of Japan's electronic retailing since the 1980s, the mid-1980s, and the center of its otaku, nerd culture, since the middle of the 1990s. This is Akihabara Station. Behind me over here, the station of the Tsukuba Express, and behind me over here, we have the central exit of Akihabara Station. This is the east side of Akihabara Station. You can see the shopping starts already. Once we go through, we get to the Akihabara electronic town proper. Here we have an example of cosplay. This is actually a guy. Okay, behind me we have what is called the Radio Kaikan, or the Radio Hall. This has a very long history in Akihabara. It dates from the beginning of the popularity of the radio, and this has traditionally been the place where people have bought radios and radio parts from way back. Let's have a look inside. It's not exclusively radios now, it includes all sorts of other things, and let's have a look at them. Cute little 3D versions of animation figures. Trading cards. Toy guns. And, of course, radio. I just picked up a really detailed map of Akihabara. It's got everything. This street is parallel to Chuo-Nori, the big street we saw over here. Let's go for a short walk. The place behind me, this small little mom and pop place, is typical of the places that have made up Akihabara since at least the mid-1980s. Since the mid-1990s, specifically 1995, these little places have been pushed out slowly but surely by the huge chain stores that are now overtaking Akihabara. Even in the midst of all this electronic jungle, there's still room for the traditional culture. This little inari or fox shrine here. Okay, how much is it? 600, okay. Or was that Coca-Cola? Should we try it out? But unfortunately, they wouldn't let me in with a video camera. I'm at the entrance of Super Potato, which is a well-known retro store in Akihabara. Let's have a look inside. They've got old Nintendos. They've got old 16-bit Mega Drive Segas. Heaps of CDs, isn't that cute? Ancient Nintendo games. Here we have an electronics fair. There's a presentation going on over here with some visuals. Okay, let me tell you a little about the history of Akihabara, or Akiba. In the 1920s, it was basically a fruit and vegetable centre. After the war, once the Japanese industrial machines started getting going again, it became a centre of electronics. What is now the Tokyo Denki Daigaku, or the Tokyo Electronic University, was an electronics college in this area, just about a kilometre southwest of here. It provided the centre for a burgeoning electronics market. At that time it was a black market. By the mid-1980s it had become well and truly a bona fide electronic market. From 1985 to about the mid-1990s, that's all it was, electronics. Then from the early to mid-1990s it became just as much a centre of nerd or otaku culture as it was of electronics. Right behind me we have the Gundam Cafe, which was opened only a few months ago. It's still extremely popular, as you can see by the queues waiting to get in. Here we have the Akihabara branch of Don Quixote, which is a chain of discount chain throughout Japan. This is Don Quixote, it's got everything. Here in Don Quixote you can buy all sorts of weird wonderful stuff that pertains to nerd culture as well. This is called moe kari. Moe is like a particular, very special otaku word. That word moe that I talked about when I was in Don Quixote, I'm going to ask a few people what it is, because I'm not 100% sure myself. Let's get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Moe っていう言葉、よく聞いたことあるんですけど、どういうことですか？かわいい。なるほど。ありがとうございます。Right behind me we have JR Station.